the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Tar Heels offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Now it's second down here. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
It got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Anytime you're playing a linebacker position, you start to see a running back come out of the backfield and widen out. There's a tendency to want to beat him out to the flat and overcommit. This time he cuts back inside and creates a headache for this defense and a nice gain.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle, but first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Hunt over the middle. It's Terrell. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. And the Tar Heels have first and 10 here. Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Tar Heels trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And we're able to get him down.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, North Carolina, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come about in the playoff game, Kirk? No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So Ohio State's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz. But instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Gets made on the left side. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. See if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Handoff in a single back formation. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. He's going to try to use his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. They're playing enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish that.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. And it's North Carolina in front, Bert. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Terrell. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent game that time. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Normally for this offense, down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him, and he drops the ball. If I'm the offense coordinator, I might think about trying to give him another shot.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, UNC.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this run? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him right at the 24. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Jukes to get free. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. 2nd down and goal upcoming. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, Chris, you talk about rallying to the football by a defense. We all know how fast this quarterback is, and even with all of his options covered up, they're able to rally and bring him down once he pulled it down to try to take it in himself. What a great job by the defense to set up now a 4th and goal.
This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of one. Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is. They need some breathing room for the punter at the very least. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Checks this down to the running back. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He's going to hand this off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The back's got it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Hart behind the line. It's Hart. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
But the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll throw it now. Catch made by the tight end. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. He's looking to throw. Can he get in? Touchdown, Buckeyes! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The receiver grabs it. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Shoots to get past the man. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. First and goal for the offense. Punch it in and tie the score before the half. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to pull it down and run. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. This will likely be the last play of the half. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to start the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. QB bootlegs here. Oh, they can't bring him down. Both one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack. How about the big nose tackle? Known as a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, like you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but the big man there shows he's got enough twitch to get to the quarterback, and he gets a sack.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
There's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's a run. Running back's got it. Fights off a defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Finds room at the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tough running to avoid a loss. And just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. He hands it off from the gun. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. He's got room to run. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
There's the handoff. Breaks free. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from the slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack it. This offense faces a second and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Signs the quick throw. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. So the drive begins here backed up at their own 9. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And the single back takes the handoff. He's got him first and still going. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Pressure is coming. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Tar Heels with first and 10 here. They'll run it here. Runs through the defender.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The pocket breaking down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Heading to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Big throw caught on the left side. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Keeps it on the draw. What a move into open space.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot and try something else.
The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Crucial play for both offense and defense. Let's see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? There's some space around the 30. They bring him down, but that 1st down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. The shotgun handoff here. They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. So no gain in what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah.